All right, today we're going to do something simple. Armor 2.0 was asking a question about third-person blink, and this is one of those things similar to the blink tutorial where the easy version of it is actually really simple. You can just put it into the third-person tutorial. But similar to the blink tutorial, where it's like the easiest version of implementation is going to be extremely straightforward, there's a lot of features that you might want in addition that are actually a bit more challenging. So what we started off by just importing the third person template, and then we're just looking at the first person here, and we're seeing, okay, what can we directly copy over? What do we need to add variables for? What do we need to add functions for? And we're kind of going through, and we're just going from the third person template to the third person template and seeing what can be copied over and what is something that needs to be added in order to copy correctly. The other things that you might want to add in addition to this might include things like an animation associated with the blink, and I've seen other tutorials on third-person animations. You may want smoothing, so you can kind of see your character whip through the air as you travel from one point to the other. And then also like some really nice particle effects or even sounds might be a cool effect to add to your third-person blink, because you're going to need to show a lot more than if you're in first person, since you can actually see the character. So there I tried to copy and it was complaining about a function, so I copied the function over first, and now when I copy it should work correctly, and then you just compile and look, there's some errors and the name is different, so I'm just going to call this camera the same thing and the variable should connect, and then the actual box, the teleport point, which is the geometry, isn't in the third person character. So that's something else that will need to be copied over. But other than that, it's a very straightforward process. You can see it works here. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a material to put in the environment so it's easier to see. And then we're also moving the camera here, because in third person, where the camera is normally set up, you can't actually see where your crosshair is. So this is a common camera position for like third-person shooters where you're a bit over one shoulder, which makes it a bit easier to find a point to teleport. But after the camera's moved there, it seems like it's working pretty well. There we go. We're just experimenting with different camera positions, and we're adding in a material here so we can kind of see ourselves teleport around the environment a bit better, so we have better points of reference. And here's the other things you might want to add. Those are the things I listed. You might want some animations, a smoothing effect, and some particles. And you might also want some sounds, would maybe be another one you could throw in there. But you would want that for first person as well. Anything to make the teleport effect more satisfying. All right, catch you later.